Hey guys, back to the video here. I've been asked to do this video, and it's a tips and tricks video. But before I get into that, I just want to say thank you everybody for joining my streams, liking my videos, and watching them. I finally made leaderboards, and mine's still not that high. But I am trying to get better. I am grinding. But yeah, anyways, let's get into it. Now, the number one question I get is which character should I use, who's better for speedrunning and doing more damage, and my all-time favorite is this guy. His real name is not Bakubro, but his real name is Todoroki, but they just put it as this because they can't copyright. His ult does not do much damage, okay? Like, his only does like 20k for me to 25k, while others do a lot more, and I'll show that later. But he's a movement space character, so you can hit them, go through, run through very fast, do this quickly, and then go here, do this again, and then your abilities are all ready. I'd use him, and the top 3 assists I would have Charbeneau, Cyborg, and the final one, Nojo. Those would be the 3 people that I usually have as my assists. Yes, you can only have 2 though. Reason why is because this one just does a ridiculous amount of damage and goes so far forwards. It's like really good. But yeah, so Nojo, you can have him, and then Charbeneau and Cyborg, but I would not have Bakubro as an ult. Reason why is because his ult already doesn't do enough damage, and if you put him as an assist, he'll do even less. Now Cyborg, he's not a fast-paced character. His moves take a while to use. Like, for example, this one, you sit there for a long time doing that. Third one, not that bad, but the fourth one is just, you're sitting here for like 5 seconds straight. But you do lots of damage, like, you can see a lot of damage that's been taken. He does lots of damage, but he's not the best for speed running, so that's why I have him as my ult. And yeah, that's all about the characters. Like I said, Bakubro for your main, Cyborg, and then Charbeneau as your ults. Now, another question that I get asked is what subs should I have in my cards? Now, in my opinion, the cards you should have is ones with XP, critical chance, critical damage, and attack. That's how you're going to be doing a lot of the speed runs. But if you're going for just XP and you're playing with a big group, I would just go with cards with lots of XP. For example, this one, it has HP regen but it has a lot of XP. And this one has HP and HP but it has a lot of XP. This is what I use because I do enough DPS and I can run through it quickly. Now, if you find you're dying a lot, maybe you get one with like just one little HP, like maybe not HP regen, but a bit more HP, HP regen, not HP. The worst thing to have in your cards is gold. If you have a legendary with gold in it, try to get another one to replace it because it's useless. The 6.4% extra gold isn't very good because you can just sell cards and get more. Now, people also say, here, let me upgrade 5, and they'd be like, oh, we got critical damage, you know what, let's go again, right? And like, HP regen, okay, that's not bad, let's keep on going. Yeah, don't do that. As soon as you get HP regen, or like gold, or HP, I would stop. There's no point in continuing going because it's not going to get much better, you already have a wasted one. One last thing is when you're speed running. Okay, let's get into one. It's very important. Not a lot of people know about this, I don't think. But once you get to the boss, let me just show you how I play with this. Once you get to the boss, the first boss on the last 2 maps, it will spawn in enemies, and everybody thinks you have to kill them, but you really don't. So let's just wait for this to spawn in some guys. Okay, so as you can see, spawned in some guys, correct? Now everybody's like, okay, I gotta kill these guys first, you know? Don't even bother about them. Like, just completely ignore them, because they do not need to die. I just need to get this guy low and wait for him to spawn in enemies. Okay, now as you can see, these guys are still alive, right? And this area just spawned some guys in. Now everybody thinks, oh, I can't complete it without killing those 2 guys. Well, actually, you can. You just wait a second here. Watch as those 2 over there are not killed, yet these guys are still spawning. So this is a waste of your time. If these guys go behind and you have to run all the way back, this is wasting you so much time. Do not use your ult on these 2 guys. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta go back now. That just took up 10 seconds, you know? And 10 seconds, if you do 10 runs, that's literally a run right there that you just passed, that you could have just done. Right? So that would be another tip. And my final tip for this game is try to play with a friend. Now, soloing is possible. As you can see, I'm doing it pretty well. I'm not killing these guys right now, though I can kill them if I want to, but I'm not. Soloing is possible, but it does take some time. In my opinion, if you're trying to do complete speedruns, do 1 person with this character, the speedrun based character Pokebro, and then try to get somebody with Ramiro, and then somebody else with Nojo or Cyborg, and then just run with them. So I'll gather all, you know, if I was playing with you guys were doing the other 2 characters, I gather them all up, and then you guys using your abilities to do more of the damage, right? But I'm gathering them all up, getting them places faster, doing less of damage. By the time you get there, you just finish them off quickly, you know? And in my opinion, running with 2 to 3 people is faster than running with just yourself, but it is possible to do it by yourself, because I do end up doing a lot of runs solo. Anyways, that's the end of this video. I appreciate all of your support. Please, if you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe. See y'all later. Bye.